The iron play has been tremendous so far this week, and to emphasise the point, she provides one just like that for us, almost on cue.
Yes, the last hole wasn't the greatest iron shot, but that was an absolute perler.
And back to 7. Here is Rose Zhang.
Well, she knows the line. She's just got to get the pace. Oh, and that's tracking nicely. Straight in.
We are tied at the top. Rose Zhang makes birdie at 7. We have 2 at 15 under par.
Yeah, it's almost a little bit cheating, that, really, when you know the line. When you're that good, you shouldn't be able to know the line perfectly.
Give you a blindfold until your partner's play.
Yeah.
Lim Kim. In on the front left section. Just turned it over slightly. It'll feed away down a slope there. One of the rare areas around the greens here that isn't ringed by that Bermuda rough. A little bit of a short grass section feeding away from the flag there. That'll be an awkward one for her second coming up. To clean up at 7. Celine Boutier at that moment with the outrageous whip out back at the 3rd. After a bit of a slow start, she's still there at -10. Now 5 behind her playing partners. It's quite the setting. Gorgeous part of the world. Kuala Lumpur Golf and Country Club. And it really has come to the fore this week. A marvellous backdrop for this battle that's developed between Rose Zhang and Jasmine Sawannapura. They're 3 clear of Gabby Lopez, Pei Yun Chen, and then tied 5th, Nasa Hadawoka, Taya Titakun, and also Hannah Green. Nelly Corder, good move today. Also Minami Katsu now 5 under through 15 to get it to 9 under par. Jin Young Ko, 2-time major champion, is also there, some 6 shots behind.
Now Chen, after a pretty stunning shot into 8, this for her bird. No, it's a 3rd. That must be for a par. Yeah.
So 2 under on today's round. Just 3 back.
It's a stunning leaderboard, I must admit. The names are all, top names are coming to the fore without a shadow of a doubt. I think if you're anywhere within maybe 3, there's too many good players to be too far back. But if you're around about 3 shots back at the end of the day, I think you've still got a shout.
Yeah, it was jam-packed, the leaderboard yesterday afternoon, until Jasmine Sawannapura. Fast finish for her to put herself once again at the top on her own, as she was at the end of round 1. Now, Lim Kim, she bumped one up to here to save her part. A really positive stroke there. Good 3 in the end after missing the green. +2 today, though, to be 7 under and 8 back, more important.
Yeah, that feels like more like 4 or 5 over today, with the way the scoring is going. I didn't see this hole being quite so straightforward when I saw it on practice day. It's not a really short hole, and the green's a bit, it falls off at 3 different places. But round 1 and 2 and 3, both under par. That just shows the calibre of the players.
Yeah, you'd have thought of anything, that might have been the hardest pin that we've seen so far, but almost averaging the same score as what yesterday's round 2 did. A very friendly pin on that front right section of the green. It's 173 yards to the flag itself. Only 5 yards onto the putting surface is the cup.
Well, what they're going to need to do is carry this probably about 160. What breeze there is, and there is a slight breeze coming into them. It's coming into them from the left-hand side. Now, Rose Zhang is going with a 5-iron, so he needs to carry at least 160. Oh, it's drifting right of the flag. It'll be safe enough. It just needs to get the right kick up there.
Yeah, that's okay, Sandy. It's pin high.
No, not too bad at all.
5-iron there for Rose Zhang. Club head speed just a tick under, with the driver that is, under the tour average of 94 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's not quick at all. It really is. I think there's so much more to come from her. I'm sure in the years to come, she can get that up to sort of 98, 99. And if you think it's sort of a couple of yards every miles per hour, she's got more to come.
And Jasmine Suwanapura next to go. She's going with a hybrid. She'll get plenty of height in this shot. But with that breeze, she doesn't want it to hang. Ball high in the air. It's a pretty good line, just right of the flag.
That's a beauty, Sandy. Absolute beauty. She's got it on a piece of string at the moment.
Gosh, she's been fabulous to watch. So impressive.
And she's a real field player, just feathering that rescue club into close range there. And it's only 173 yards and downhill at that.
Yeah, she's probably only got a 6-iron in her bag, Sandy, wouldn't you reckon?
Yeah, I would think so. I think if she's got 6-iron, it's going to be all of it. And that breeze is just picking up a little bit, so slightly stronger coming into her as she's been standing there. Bit lower ball flight. Drifting a little bit right. Similar line to the other two, though. It's okay.
They'll catch the bowl and feed back ever so slightly towards the flag. So once again, 3 similar putts coming up as far as the line is concerned. And a chance for Jasmine Suwanapura this time to go to school on Rose Zhang instead.
Yeah, indeed. Now, Megan Kang off a particularly ball above her feet, 10th hole. This is the one with the flag all the way back. No, this is the fun with the flag at the front. Yes, exactly that. Beautiful shot.
Go to the 12th, and our first look today at Madeline Sagstrom. One of the hardest holes on the course, but not for Sagstrom.
Beautiful little chip. One of my favourite golf swings on tour, Madeline Sagstrom. Hits the ball beautifully with minimal effort. Hits it miles. Short game is everything to her. That was a beautiful shot.
At the 11th, Taya Titikum. Par-3 right across the water. Perhaps the flattest hole on the layout. No elevation change really between the tee and the green. A little left to right for Titikum to get it to 12 under and join that group just 3 shots back.
5 birdies, no bogeys. That's pretty impressive. Moving day Saturday, which is what it's normally known as. Although the first 2 days weren't too bad for moving.
So our final group walks towards their balls here at the 8th. You can almost see the heat haze in these sauna-like conditions. It's just about 11:32 local time here in Kuala Lumpur. And things will really continue to warm up as the early afternoon hits us.
I feel like I'm wearing a waterproof top in this place, and it feels a bit bizarre that I've got waterproofs on and poor old Sandy's out there and probably not in waterproofs, let's be fair.
Well, might be a 25-degree difference between our commentary box and what's happening outside. Celine Boutier trying to hang on to the coattails of this pairing of Rose Zhang and Jasmine Suwanapura. Boutier even par today, just the 1 birdie and the 1 bogey back at 3. Rose Zhang, she's 4 under on today's round. Suwanapura is 3 under. Still plenty of time, though, for Celine Boutier to get it going. And with the Maybank Final 5, holes 14 through 18, perhaps the best scoring. Well, I guess what happened earlier today, they might give light to that fact because maybe the Maybank Final 5 should have been the first 5.
You do love saying that Maybank Final 5, don't you? That's a real,
Reminds me of sort of football, the top 5 or the Final 5. Final 4, March Madness, that sort of feel to it.
Here we go, American sport again. At least I know what that one is.
Let's go to Megan Kang in the meantime.
After that stunning approach, just above the hole, couple of feet. Yeah, no problem at all. Played some sterling stuff this year. Got a first win after 7 years on the LPGA. He's been knocking on the door for 7 years and then finally got over the line at Canadian Women's Open.
So it's Rose Zhang from just the top of the slope here, first to putt at 8.
It is downhill all the way, maybe a little bit left to right at the bottom. She's got beautiful pace. Gosh, that was a nice putt, nice roll.
Saw her caddy there, Ollie Brett. He wasn't doing a Basil Fawlty impersonation. He was actually just pacing out the length of the putt.
He was, but just as he got to the hole, he suddenly thought, oh, this is going in. So he kind of got a little bit of a longer one. That's very funny.
Well, he might have been in charge of the Ministry of Silly Walks there for a moment.
Now, Celine Boutier should have learned a lot from Rose Zhang's putt. All these players, everyone's out to the right-hand side here. You couldn't have gone left of this flag. Otherwise, it would have run off this left-hand side. So it's going to be quick, but she has had the chance to look exactly at the pace of Rose Zhang. And she needs some, Celine. She's finding herself 5 away from her 2 playing partners. That might have to grow some legs. It does. A little scared of it.
Make it 5 straight pars for Celine Boutier. She needs birdies as opposed to pars at the moment. Our Rolex Player of the Year race, and it's a beauty between Lilia Vu at the moment and Celine Boutier. 3 wins so far in 2023. Roning Yin, who's here also in Kuala Lumpur, going in the wrong direction at the moment, but she's there, 3rd place in the Player of the Year rankings with Rolex. And Alison Corpuz, that marvellous moment at Pebble Beach. Boy, she was just in domineering form there at the famous venue to win the US Women's Open. Hyoju Kim, Jin Young Ko, Angel Yin, and Minjee Lee off the back of her win in Korea last week. Also there in the reckoning for the Player of the Year, courtesy of Rolex.
Jasmine Suwanapura here, again downhill. Now, this is not unsimilar to the putt she had in the previous hole where she left it hanging over the edge. Oh, a little bit bolder attempt, yes!
After lipping out at 5, this one lips in, and she's back in the outright lead at 16 under.
Stunning golf, really is. Giving herself so many birdie opportunities, and not long ones either. And the form that she's in at the moment, the feel that she's got with her putter, you do think she could run away with this.
Just over 2 feet here for par for Rose Zhang. Nice firm stroke, isn't it? Taking any break out of play there.
Yeah, quite nice to see this sort of old school putter, isn't it? I don't know exactly what they're, Scotty Cameron, I'd imagine, but it's like the old Answer, the old Ping Answer. Not many of those around anymore.
Let's take a look at the 9th water all the way down the right-hand side here. So no surprise to see the 3 balls here of Hannah Green and her playing partners, A-Lim Kim and Pei-Yun Chen, in the middle to the left-hand side of the fairway. Uphill second. Kim first away. Pin today, tucked back in the left rear corner. Solid shot there from Kim.
Katayoko down the hill at 12. Lovely hole, this one. Birdie putt just to get within 4.
He ranked as the 4th hardest hole today, with the hardest hole on the course overall over 2.5 days. Nasa Hadaoka. Look at that card. 6 birdies today. Gets to -12. She's 4 behind Suwanapura, but boy, mounting a challenge. Hannah Green from the rough. We saw her lie a moment ago. Catches that deep greenside bunker, the front right section. Plenty of green, though, to work with there, but she's a long way below the putting surface She'll stand over that ball, and, well, the catchy Bermuda rough, that was always going to be a tough shot for her. Draw one when the ball's below your feet. Very awkward shot. Similar shot here for Pei Yuen Chen, although the ball is lying much better than it was for Green.
Oh, what an absolute gem. You could tell the moment she hit it, stayed down perfectly through it. What a lovely shot that was.
Oh, hasn't she played some irons so far here today in round 3? Pei Yuen Chen is there, -12, 4 behind Jasmine Sawanapura. Things are really warming up here in Kuala Lumpur, and the action has to be seen to be believed.
Now what? You say it when it feels like you're starting too late. At Prudential, we think you should ask it when you realize it's not too late to start. Like when your new passion is now your life passion, ask now what? Here's what. You come to Prudential and help ensure your retirement has income that lasts a lifetime. Who's your rock? Talk to an advisor and build a more secure retirement today.
Your old floors have flopped. Maybe they don't fit your lifestyle. Or your life's style. Where do you even start? You need a guide, an expert. You need LL Flooring. We've seen it all.
It's a rental.
It's a remodel.
It's a really bad day.
We help you find your right floor at the right price, turning indecision into your best decision. LL Flooring. Every step covered.
If there's one thing we know, it's that life can be unpredictable. But when things become challenging, there's an opportunity to be at your best. And the greatest players know when to remain calm, when to act, and when to partner with the world's best. They see things differently, and so do we. RBC, a global financial institution with over 150 years of insight and expertise.
As someone who thrives on connection, I was afraid online school would make me feel alone. The best thing National University gave me was my cohort of classmates. We were studying the same courses, we were working in the same field. They really got me through finishing my degree. Today, I'm a board-certified behavior analyst, and I wouldn't be here without NU.
And how do you feel? Happy. Yeah?
Are you on your way?
Yep, coming.
And Mom and Dad?
Don't worry, they'll be there.
Happy anniversary!
Go beyond the expected with the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Today, we brunch all day long. Feast al fresco. And make a weekday feel like a weekend. Butterball, today we turkey.
Nikki D's coffee glow up was really real.
Get any size iced coffee for 99 cents and a sausage McMuffin with egg for $2.79. It's the real deal. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Tai Titakun, second here at 12. Currently in a group of players who are tied for third. That might change. She might have third place on her own off the back of that shot. Boy, she's in form today.
Yes, she definitely is. Now, Chen, her birdie putt at 9. After after such a stunning approach shot as well. Gutted. Oh, that's a real shame. Probably the best shot we're going to see into 9 today. It's not an easy pin at all.
She hasn't really converted some chances she's had over the past 3 or 4 holes. Iron play has been stellar. The putter not quite working for her. Our final group being followed today by Sandy McKenzie and Celine Boutier on the upslope here, on the wrong side of the fairway that you'd like to be, but it's hard to really take on that water to give yourself an angle to this back left pin.
Well, I think she'll be more than happy because that looked like it's heading into the rough. Great kick and has ended up on the upslope, and it's come out far enough where she's actually managed to miss these trees that are in front. She does have a clear view, but as you said, she's coming in from the wrong angle. Not a lot of room on that left-hand side. 166 yards to the pin. 142 to the front. Uphill all the way.
Sandy, this is a pretty visually intimidating hole, and just looking at the statistics, only 2 people have dropped shots here at number 9 today, which I think is quite extraordinary.
You know, one of those was just a moment ago, Hannah Green, who found the right green side bunker, having missed the fairway left. Just one bogey and one other, to emphasise your point, Ewan.
Now, Jasmine Sawanapura, yeah, they're distances from the flag. It's almost getting scary how confident Sawanapura is. She just slammed that drive down the right-hand side, as confident as water's only about 10 paces away. But she has this on a string, and now she's opened up the entrance to this green. She has a clear look at the flag. 164 to get it all the way back. Going with a hybrid. That's going left. Now, that's going a long way left. That is not going to be nice out there.
No, ball above her feet there was conducive to hooking it. That is going to be ugly. Plenty of green right of that flag.
So with only 2 players slipping up so far here today at 9. Sawanapura now under pressure to maintain her 1-shot lead. Boutier.
Ball below the feet. She does draw it. This will encourage it even more, and it is going left. It's right on line of the left-hand side. Not as...
Another tricky one. Just sitting up maybe. Wasn't too bad there. Certainly didn't dive to the bottom of the Bermuda rough. Rose Zhang.
Beautiful drive from Rose. Carried it quite a long way. It's actually finished pretty much where it landed. Now, she's about 10 yards further forward. She's 153 to get it all the way back to the flag. Good contact, good line. Has she got the club? I think she has.
She does, Sandy. Just a clinic with the irons for Rose Zhang.
Sure. It's metronomic, isn't it? The tempo is amazing, the way she keeps the club head in front of her upper body and just gets through the ball so easily.
Second shot up the hill at 13 for Nasa Hataoka. Flag only 5 paces on. Going to see some birdies here today. Good shot there from Hataoka behind the hole.
Gemma Driver here for birdie at the par 5 10th. They need a cool drink at the rear of the green after climbing the hill here at 10, climbing up the leaderboard. Gemma Driver.
Going along quietly, isn't she? Inside the top 10 now. Will be defending next week in Japan. A lone PGA Tour victory. Emily Pedersen at 12. Par putt. They always look out for me, Warren.
Not for Emily, although she had her doubts for a moment or two there, did drop in. 6 holes to play. Every step takes you one step closer to the cool of the clubhouse. Now, Gabby Lopez. Slightly above the hole. just inside right. Boy, took the break out of that. That was ramrod straight into the back of the cup. Good thing as well. 3 straight pars for the Mexican, who was out of the gates in amazing form earlier today. Let's head back to the 9th here. And our leader, Jasmine Suwanapura, the ball above her feet with her second shot, turned one over. Oh, boy, this has really sat down.
This has really sat down. There's heavy, heavy grass behind her. It's sitting down deep. Absolutely no room to work with. This is just 4 paces from the left. Might need a little luck involved in this one, or she's a magician if she can get this close. Oh, couldn't have done much better than that.
Stop it. That's remarkable. What a shot that is. Short-sighting herself. Oh, I don't know if she produced any spin, but boy, it sat down quickly, didn't it?
Well, you can't play that shot without having really good technique. A lot of loft on the club. Club head outside the hands. Nice rotation through the ball, but I mean, that is just splendid from where she was.
Just really have to commit to keeping the speed up there to get through the heavy Bermuda rough. Such a delicate touch. Speaking of delicate touches, Celine Boudier requires one here.
Yeah, again, very little ground to work with. Ball's laying better than the other one. Just skips it on. Now it's got to run it out. Just got caught up with the club head a little bit there. But she should be able to roll that in for a par.
Yeah, it's just over a yard or so left for par there for Boudier. Let's go to Tai Titakun. This just moments ago. So the fantastic shot she played in. And she indeed does have third place all to herself. And another birdie today. Make it 6 on the round through 12 holes. And the chance for a 1-shot, if not 2-shot swing here with Suwanapura under pressure to save par. Back to 9, here's Rose Zhang.
What a great opportunity for birdie here for Rose Zhang. Beautiful tee shot, perfect second shot in up the hill. Just a gentle uphill climb here.
Rose Zhang makes another one. And there she is joining at the moment Jasmine Suwanapura at 16 under par. Quite the front 9.
So impressive, isn't it, for Rose Zhang? She's actually 8 under par in her last 12 holes of this tournament. Hataoka at 13 to join Titikin at 13 under par.
Did everything but go in. She remains in now what is a share of 4th for Gabby Lopez, Megan Kang, and also Pei-Yun Chen.
This was the only missed shot from Suwanapura coming into this 9th hole. Put herself in the most horrific position, but she was spectacular out of there. She deserves a par here. Coming straight back up the rise. And she's just holed these so easily. Always had a nice roll on the ball. Pretty much everything's gone in the centre of the cup. But needs one now.
So it is a 2-shot swing in our final group at the 9th, and Rose Zhang has ascended to the top of the leaderboard here in Malaysia. Quite animated, Jasmine Suwanapura, as she walks off the green, perhaps feeling the heat of the moment suddenly. Her only 3rd bogey of the tournament. Gemma Drybra. Oh, that had eyes only for the cup. Gets it to 12 under now. Back-to-back birdies at 10 and 11. There's a real change. At the top of our leaderboard, the 20-year of her first as earlier this year, Rose Zhang is one clear. Jasmine Suwanapura, Taya Tudakun in outright third now. What a race we have here in Kuala Lumpur.
Here are 5 ways to get the most out of Peacock.
Here they come.
Add a Peacock original to My Stuff.
We have to strike first.
Visit the channel section for live and breaking news.
Tonight, breaking news as we come on the air.
See what sports are streaming live. Watch new movies streaming first on Peacock.
See you soon, Dom. You might want to buckle up.
And come back every week for new episodes.
Everyone gets taken care of.
Sign me up.
Football season at PointsBet is now a Fanatics experience, where every day from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern, you can claim an exclusive offer. Power Hour, only on PointsBet by Fanatics. More rewards than ever before.
Hey, which school did she decide on? She's still only 5. Come on! I think she should go to all the colleges.
I mean, where's that sticker stuff?
Invest 529 accounts can be used at almost any school. Start meeting your savings goals at invest529.com.
Whichever one you hit first wins.
Grand Canyon University makes earning your degree possible with over 130 academic programs for traditional campus students, with more than 80 bachelor's programs offered online. GCU provides you with the personal support you need, from complimentary unofficial transcript evaluations within 24 business hours to scholarships, academic support, and your GCU graduation team, led by your own university counselor. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
When you can get a steak patty on anything, why not get it on everything? McMuffin, McGriddles, bagel, or biscuit. Buy one juicy breakfast sandwich and get one free. Only on the app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A definite 3-shotter once again, with most players laying up off the tee with 3-wood, even hybrid to take that water in the corner of the lake there out of play. The fairway only 22 yards wide in the landing zone if you try and feed it up there, and then it's all uphill for second and third shots.
Well, where the tee shots finish, it's 15 yards uphill from that point to the green, but I'd like to see this tee move forward a good 30, 40 yards and give the longer players, or at least half the field, a chance to reach it in 2. Pei Yun Chen, third shot.
So everybody in close range there. Hannah Green looking to make amends after a little slip up at the 9th where she carded a bogey. Here's our leader, Rose Zhang.
Yeah, 155 to the 255, I should say. The bunker's on the left, but these balls do not travel. It will land and it will stop. Down the left-hand side, it's okay.
Leading into the upslope there. But again, it will be just a layup for Zhang for position at the 10th. Let's go to Gabby Lopez.
Yeah, this won't be easy coming from the rough. Flag only 5 paces on. Difficult to control the spin. Wisely behind the hole, but that will be very quick down the hill.
Celine Boutier off the 10th tee. And again, you just got to find the fairway, taking this down the left-hand side, and she'll be in good shape for a second.
It tells you all you need to know. The par 5, not a long hitter, is taking a hybrid club off the tee.
Yeah, 3-shot hole. Most important to get it in the fairway there. It's pretty thick rough too. Taya Tidikant, what a round she has going. 6 under par for the round. Oh, good chance to go 7. Just firing straight at the flags today.
Well, it's a steady climb up to the 13th there until they turn back towards the clubhouse at 14. So Wanapura.
Well, she doesn't mind flirting with the water, taking this down the right-hand side, but again, it'll be in good shape.
So no drama there, and it would be a real mistake to find the water on the right-hand side there, given they're just taking the bunker and the water out of play off the tee. See if there's a change. There's some flexibility with the tees here, quite obviously at Kuala Lumpur Golf and Country Club. We'll see that most notably maybe tomorrow again at 14 and 16. The 14th playing at only 250 yards in round 1, and it was plundered by the players.
Pei Yun Chen up at the green. Very slow putt up the hill. Is to get to 13 under par and join Titikin in 3rd position. Missed a good chance for birdie on the previous hole. Takes a putter back a long way on the inside. Pei Yun Chen. Having a good season though, 4 top 10s. Still looking for that first elusive victory.
Let's see what Lim Kim can manage here. No birdies, quite remarkably, on her card so far today. That's incredible given what's been thrown at the course again here in round 3.
Well, it's interesting looking at the leaderboard. Warren, out of the top 30 players, Lim Kim is the only player over par for the round.
Well, she sums up her putt there at 10. We'll go ahead to 13. Gabby Lopez. Down the hill, this front section of 13th. A little bit of right to left.
So that actually was a bogey on the previous hole for Lopez. This to bounce straight back, that's got to sit. Maria Fassi, fellow Mexican, 8 under par for the round through 14 holes today.
That's some scoring. Well, Lopez threatened to shoot anything herself earlier on. That slip up at the second, but boy, it was spectacular outside of that. Lim Kim still can't make a birdie, and I guess at this point she's wondering if she will in fact make a birdie today. Sometimes it just feels like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, very frustrating, and it's hard not to force the issue in this predicament as well.
So she'll head off to the 11th, the par 3 across the water, probably feeling like she could jump in the water to cool off. Hit a tee shot, then just breaststroke your way across to the green.
Any kind of reprieve would be welcome out here. I just went for a walk for about 10-15 minutes outside. Boy, God, I'm not out there for 5 hours like these players. It is hot. Hannah Green, can she bounce straight back from that bogey at 9 with a birdie at 10? It's hard to hold everything for 4 rounds. She did it over the first 2 rounds with just 49 putts, but I wouldn't say the putter's gone cold, but she's certainly missed a few opportunities today.
Insights by KPMG. Top 10s without a win this season. This player, Taya Titakun, 11 so far, and she's in the top 10 once again. In fact, she's inside the top 3 at the moment. Coming down the slope here. Looks good. Another one drops in. What a move she's making in round 3. Gets it to 14 under, and now just 2 back from Rozang.
What a player. Former world number 1 at the age of 20. A couple of wins last year. She was number 1 on the LET 2 years ago at the age of 18. She is a star.
Let's take a look and see what's happened over the last hour or so, because we've got a change at the top of the leaderboard. We'll begin our highlights. Nelly Corder here, her tee shot at 8. Right at this point of the event. In that bowl on the front left section, barely cleared the rough there and coming down the hill to close range. She would make that to move to double figures under par.
Rose Zhang, already 3 under for the round through 6 holes. This for birdie at 7 to get to 4 under for the round and 15 under par, no problems.
Anna Green, who missed that moment just a second ago at 10, but earlier on, she made birdie also at the par 3-8 to get to 12 under.
Megan Kang's been a big mover today. Started the round at 7 under par. 3 under through 9. This her approach to the par 5 10th. Good enough for another birdie to get to 11 under par.
Jasmine Suwanapura started the day with birdies at 1, 2, and 3. And this look coming down the hill at 8 and poured another one in. That to move to minus 16.
Japanese star Nasa Hataoka. She's been a big mover today. This for birdie at 12. She gets to 12 under.
Rose Zhang had been hanging on to the coattails of Jasmine Suwanapura through her round. Her approach here at 9. She made birdies at the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Also at the 7th. To close range there at 9. She would make that. Suwanapura bogeyed. He had a 2-shot swing, and Zhang took over at the top.
And one of the really big movers today, Ataya Titikin, 2nd at the difficult par 4-12. Not for her, though. Birdie's had to go to 13 under par.
A little while there, it looked like a 2-horse race between Jasmine Suwanapura and Rose Zhang. Well, Titikin has had a bit to say about that. She's birdied the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th in succession. She's right there now, just 2 behind. Here is our final group. They're at 10. And Rose Zhang, more adventurous of the 3, knocking it up there much closer than the other 2 players.
Celine Boutier, the first of these players to go. She's got 98 to the flag. Now she needs to carry this nearly all the way because there's a little ridge at the front of it. Ball is well above her feet, though, which is going to encourage a bit that right to left. It needs to sit down over the flag. That's all right.
Good shot. Really highlights what a terrific shot it was from Hannah Green in there. It's so tough when that ball is well above your feet from short range.
Much flatter lie here for Jasmine Suwanapura, Sandy.
Yeah, flatter lie, but the ball is on the upslope, so she's going to get this one truly up in the air. This is just playing such a serious par 5 because these players all went with 3-wood for their second shots and weren't anywhere near trouble with the bunker. So 22-foot elevation here up to this flag.
See if she can bounce back after the bogey at 9.
Oh, it looks good. I think she might.
Yeah, it was straight at it, maybe 15 feet short, but good chance for a birdie. Easiest hole on the golf course today.
Well, Rose Zhang is much further down than the other 2. 67 yards to the pin. Ball again is going to be above her feet, so slightly awkward.
She was the chaser through most of the front 9 until a 2-shot swing at 9. Now she's on top on her own, and the way she's swinging it, especially with these short clubs, she could threaten to put a gap between herself and the rest. Again, we are playing lift, clean, and place. So just taking a few swings with the club there, just get a feel for what the grass was doing on the fairway. She had a very grainy lie yesterday at 18 and hit a poor pitch before making a long-range birdie putt. And only Brett telling us earlier today, Ewan, that they had a bit of a debrief about just taking your time swinging the club through the turf a few times, you get a feel for it, given you have that advantage, and then placing your ball to find the right spot to drop it in.
So just from 67, looks good. Very good.
Took a big divot as you're taking a bite out of this field in Kuala Lumpur this week as well. Sensational shot from Rose Zhang on the cusp potentially of a two-shot lead suddenly. What a change we've had here on day 3 of this Maybank Championship.
Megan Kang at 13. She's 5 under par for the round. Difficult one here with the ball above her feet as well. Oh, yeah, really difficult. What a shot.
Just about bounced in on the second hop. Pei Yun Chen. And a tie for 4th. Right hand off. Oh, boy, that only barely scraped over the water.
That'll be tough. Ball nestled down, going up a ridge with the chip.
She's played some great irons without reward so far today on Saturday for the most part. I think Boris by a long way then. A nerve-wracking moment as you watched that flight, knowing it didn't have the contact she was hoping for.
Two bogeys and 8 pars today for A-Lim Kim. She needs a big back 9. Playing 170. 6 iron for Kim.
Well, that was a good motion through the ball right there. Really solid shot. Jumps back under the umbrella and the increasing heat here in Kuala Lumpur. Now just 11 minutes past midday. Trying conditions. And there's a real factor into handling the conditions. Try and maintain your challenge. Gemma Drybrough at 12.
Well, coming off birdies at 10 and 11. Can she make it a trio of birdies on the back 9?
Barrel for Manu Tuolangi. That's what we're more used to seeing from
Weekend are dedicated to the No Room for Racism campaign, and the players will take their knee to show their continued support and reiterate that discrimination will not be tolerated.